Imagine this extremely specific scenario. After a few hours in Luigi's mansion, you finally reach King Boo, suck him up in your vacuum cleaner given to you by some random old man, and you manage to get over 100 million gold, giving you an A-rank mansion, the best rank in the game. Deciding you would keep playing GameCube games for the night, you play some Mario Kart Double Dash and notice in Luigi's circuit that his mansion is the very same A-rank one. You rage quit because you absolutely suck at Mario Kart and you move on to Luigi's Mansion sequel, only to realize Luigi got a downgraded house? In fact, that's the D-rank mansion. What happened here? Which house is the real one that Luigi got? Well, if you're boring and you want the discussion to be over with, it's the D-rank mansion. Luigi's Mansion is closer to the series canon than any Mario Kart is. But that's lame. What if the A-rank mansion is the real one? Well, then Luigi's home is very inconsistent between all the games, and that just makes things complicated. I may have an explanation, but first, we need to talk about money. No, not that money. This money. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of the same thing. In the Luigi's Mansion games, money is an optional, yet crucial part of the games. You don't need to collect money, but in the case of Luigi's Mansion and Luigi's Mansion 3, having enough money can net you a high rank at the end of the game, and the money itself is used to fund a new mansion or hotel respectively. Luigi's Mansion 2 does the least with money. It serves very little purpose in comparison to its predecessor and successor, besides upgrading your funny vacuum cleaner. As mentioned, your rank is directly determined by how much money you collect, and in all three games, you collect a lot of it. Luigi's probably the richest character in the entirety of the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm surprised Wario and Waluigi aren't begging for Luigi's wealth at this point. Now that we have the context for Luigi's wealth, we need to determine the amounts that dictate Luigi's rank at the end of Luigi's Mansion, the original. Fortunately, the internet beat me to it, so thank you, kind souls. Luigi's D-rank mansion is obtained between 50 million and 60 million, and his A-rank mansion is obtained with 100 million or more. These numbers are just easy rounding because I cannot be bothered to read all of those nines. I'm lazy. The difference is about 50 million gold, so basically 2 D-rank mansions is the same value as his A-rank mansion. Okay, cool. Now we need to know approximately how much money is inside the mansion as a whole, and thankfully, it's going to be very simple to figure that out because the internet has that answer for us as well. The total approximate amount is just under 143 million. If we assume Luigi had the patience and bravery to find and collect every single bill, gem, and pearl inside the mansion, as well as held onto and sold King Boo's crown, then that's the amount he would have, and thus he'd be able to afford the A-rank mansion easily. But then, why is he stuck in the D-rank home? Well, let's think about this for a minute. He's Luigi. In what world do you think Luigi would need a whole mansion to himself? I mean, it's not like he's gonna inconvenience his friends and Mario to live with him to keep him company. Plus, that's a lot of space, and I'm sure he wouldn't want to deal with all the cleaning involved and maintaining the establishment's value. Post-construction, he probably realized that and made it clear to EGAD, and instead requested a smaller home that he would feel more cozy and less overwhelmed by. Because of all the coins the Mario Bros have collected, it's safe to assume Luigi still has some native wealth by now, and even if not, EGAD could have also had pity and chipped in some of his own to get Luigi a decently sized home. With this in mind, it's possible that they kept the mansion to permanently mark Luigi's endeavors and achievements, facing his fears in order to rid the place of all those pesky ghosts and boos, as well as saving his beloved brother. They relocate the mansion to a track for some of their races, and they name it Luigi's Circuit in his honor, with the focal point being his mansion in the distance, a real spectacle for all who race on a track dedicated to Luigi and his bravery. This leaves Luigi with a D-rank home funded using the remaining cash, as well as built up wealth from his past adventures with Mario, and a bit from EGAD, who's probably also incredibly rich given he has all these resources to make inventions every 5 minutes. Without disrupting series continuity and satisfying logic behind both mansions that Luigi has, we can safely conclude Luigi can, in fact, have both mansions at once, even if it means he doesn't keep his wealth. Oh well, I mean, as long as he lives comfortably, I guess. Now that I think about it, The only game Luigi really keeps his wealth in is Luigi's Mansion 2 because of the mansion in the first game and the hotel in the third game both needing his collected money. He better be demanding his money back once the hotel business booms.